Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Toba Black community.
Here we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Dumelang molweni, afsheni, sanmonani. My name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. An Ohio police officer, Colonel Grubb, has been charged by a grand jury for the shooting death of Takia Young, who was a 21-year-old pregnant woman and her unborn baby. Now, the grand jury has ruled the shooting as a case of homicide, leading to serious charges against Officer Grubb. Now, the incident occurred in August of last year when Takia Young was accused of shoplifting from a local store. Now, officers, including Grubb, approached her vehicle with their guns drawn and demanded that she exit the car. Now, in a startling turn of events, Young attempted to drive away, and the officer, who was Officer Grubb at the time, fired a fatal shot through the windshield. Now, this tragic event not only claimed the life of Young, but also ended the life of her unborn baby. Now, earlier this month, Officer Grubb entered a not guilty plea to the charge of murder. Now, this case has reignited discussions about police use of force and the systemic issues surrounding such incidents. Retired Detective Danny Minor has weighed in on the case. Now, he expresses his deep frustration and questioning, which is, why does this continue? Now, this important question actually echoes a sentiment shared by many concerned citizens who are grappling with the repeated instances of police violence that seems to actually persist despite calls for change. Let's have a look.
Why? Why does this continue, folks? Why does it continue? This pregnant woman was accused of shoplifting. She gets in her car. 2 officers respond. This officer here, for some reason, when she refuses to get out of her car, she keeps saying, I didn't shoplift anything. He stands in front of her car and pulls out his pew-pew. She turns her wheel to the right and tries to get away from him, and he pew-pews her and unalives her. She's pregnant over shoplifting. Now, folks, I know people are going to say, why are you yelling? I'm yelling because the training has to be changed. Something has to be changed. The hiring process, something's going on. And this is from a 27-year veteran. This was not okay from the beginning. From the beginning. You don't pull out your pew-pew for someone shoplifting.
Now, I must say that this case is not just a legal matter, but it's a heartbreaking reminder of the profound impact that police actions can have on individuals and families, especially Black victims. Now, the shooting of Takia Young, especially given that she was pregnant, is deeply a troubling event that calls into question the protocols and decision-making processes of law enforcement. Now, the use of force in situations where it may not even be necessary raises serious concerns about the training and the judgment of officers. Was there truly no other way to handle the situation? Could other tactics maybe have been employed to actually prevent this tragic outcome? These are the crucial questions that need answers. Now, the charge of Officer Grubb is a step towards accountability, but it's also a moment for reflection on how tragedies can be prevented in the future. The fact that a young Black woman and her unborn child lost their lives in this manner shows a need for urgent change in how police interactions are actually handled, especially in high-stress situations. Now, as we continue the outcome of the legal proceedings, I think that it is essential for the community and policymakers to actually address the broader issues of police conduct and oversight. This case should not only be about seeking justice for Takia Young, but also about ensuring that future tragedies are prevented through better training, clearer guidelines, and a commitment to actually protecting the lives of all individuals. Now, we will continue to follow the story closely and provide updates as they become available. But for now, our thoughts are with Takia Young's family as they seek justice and grapple with this immense loss. Now, we want to hear from you. Let's continue to engage in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. That's it from me. Till we meet